this city like I do. And they saved my life. I could have died down there if not for Jean and Bree and Garrick. And I just... It's difficult to talk about this with them, all things considered.
I understand.
I don't know exactly what to do, and I've always come to you for guidance, so I thought I'd ask you if I should tell them.
Are any of them... Well, do you think they'll turn you in, as it were?
I hope not.
Do you think they're likely to?
I hope they would see that there is something bigger at stake here other than turning me in.
As do I. And to be quite honest, my dear, I think there's something bigger at stake here than you being turned in.
You're right, and... Again, I can't do this on my own. I tried. Obviously, I wasn't able to.
I think you know what you need to do.
I know, but
These
it's
are good people, Melara, if what you say is true.
Why are you always right?
I'm not.
Thank you, Uncle.
Of course.
Also, I left all your messages on the desk from doing my actual job. I don't slack off all the time, promise.
Yes, well, I got by without you before. I can get by without you again.
But it's not nearly as interesting.
That's true, it certainly isn't.
Thank you, Uncle. And she'll give him another hug and then head downstairs.
He sits down at his desk as you do so. Garrick, the name is Shiral Kavorin. Did I pronounce that correctly? Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I was close. That doesn't happen that often.
So Mel, as you walk back downstairs, you see Bree, Garrick, and Gax still sitting in the sitting room. Norin and John aren't there. You're not sure where they are.
You split the party?
I didn't.
They're out with Fluffernutter. I don't know what they're doing.
If you look out the window, you see Zarn run by, and then Fluffernutter, and then Norin, and then like it just keeps switching order.
It's like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Fluffernutter's head pokes in. Zarn's head pokes in.
Right after that happens, Garrick like kind of half face palms and and then
Nora's gonna pop up in the window. Lighten up.
Lighten up, damn it. Sorry, that's a bit of an in-joke between me and BB.
Garrick's gonna look at Mel and like half serious face. Like, is everything all right? I know we're not exactly the best of friends or family or whatever, but is there anything that we need to know? Anything that you need to tell us?
Tell me, you want to see whoever did that horrible thing over in Kellum. You want to see them brought to justice, yes?
Garrick walks up to like 2 feet in front of her and goes, "We just went down into a catacomb, went up against 2 gigantically massive worms, just for the hell of it, and you don't think we want to, how many times did we go down into that thing?" I'm gonna look her straight in the eye and be like, "We want this to be solved. We did not come here for this purpose, but to be honest. I don't think anybody expected this except maybe the person who did it. But yes, we want this done.
Well, obviously, if we don't solve it, nobody else will, because people just take days off for no good reason in this town.
I like Bree a lot.
She can be irritating, but she makes a lot of good points.
Faints. Bree is gonna faint.
After that, Garrick
Gax
is
walks over, looks down at Bree, and says, "Blue arrow, blue arrow, blue arrow."
Can I do my illusion of a blue arrow sneaking across the...
You're currently you're unconscious, Bree. I mean, no, yes, you can.
Garrick's gonna put a hand on Mel's shoulder and with a smile but serious says, "We have your back. We want this done. If you know more or have anything else besides this that you want to tell us about, we're here. We'll listen. We're not going to judge you. We're not going to do anything."
Believe me when I say this is very difficult. I'm used to working from the shadows, but I think I know who was responsible for what happened at the parade.
That's a good start.
His name is Soloris Tillix.
Garrick or Zarn and Norin are still sort of running about in the yard for what it's worth.
Yes.
This is very true.
Perhaps we should go grab them.
Is Garrick and his Garrick guys or the Blue Arrow guys?
He took
He
off the
said he
mask
put
and
his-
put the hood back. So he's still dressed as the Blue Arrow. He just doesn't have the mask or the hood up.
And he's got a secret identity.
Sort of.
He's the blue arrow. Have you heard of him?
That's what I was hoping for.
I never fail to disappoint.
Mel, you haven't specifically heard of the Blue Arrow at this point. The word of the Blue Arrow has not reached Dragonix.
Yet.
She gets to witness the Blue Arrow,
Yes.
not just hear about him.
Also, I'm going to be back in 1 second. I need to go make sure the dogs upstairs haven't murdered each other.
That seems reasonable.
Yerby?
Browning nods Mara. Of course, Ms. Mara. And he walks out into the yard. Excuse me, you two. Ms. Malara requests your presence inside. She'd like to talk to you, I believe, with the rest of your compatriots.
Alright. So Zorn gets down, like, claps his knees, like, "Come here, buddy!" And, like, tries to get Fluffernutter to come to him.
Friday. Fluffernutter sort of nose twitchy, whiskers all askance, and sort of like hops towards you and then jumps into your lap.
Ah! Okay. So, like, he squeals for a second, but then, like, he gets, like, super serious, like, alright, let's go. Like, tries to play it off like it didn't just happen.
Okay. So you and Norn walk in, and I want to wait for just a second for hopefully BB to get back downstairs for this conversation to happen.
We
'Cause
take a
hopefully the
break
dogs-
before or after it.
This might be a bit, so maybe a break now, Q?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break, actually. That's a good idea. We'll
Can
go ahead and
you
break now.
actually type out the name of this guy, this Solaris dude?
We will in a second, as when we get back in the conversation actually happens.
I'll go ahead and switch over to Be Right Back screen.